Oh, welcome back, my young patty ones. It's been a couple of days, so we kept losing power for the last 2 days. They were trimming the trees over the power lines. So so our neighborhood had no power. So that's why I haven't been on. I had to use my phone to upload anything. So, yeah. So I have no idea what I did last day. And I'm not going to even bother trying to remember. I don't care. Let's move on to the next thing. Just gonna make sure I am live. Gonna leave my message and then we'll start. All right. All right, let's get started. Just gonna see if there are any bases for blackmail. Yeah, any side quests here. So there's one right here. So maybe we'll go to this one. Let's just see if there's any in Hogsmeade. Yeah, okay, I don't see any side quests here. I think we might have done them all for now. Yeah, so we'll go do this one right outside of Hogsmeade. Yeah, we're sorry.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Maybe it's time for a costume change. Or gear, whatever you want to call it. Outfit. Okay, nothing seems to be changing. I think there's some sort of glitch. Yeah, there's some sort of glitch going on here. Okay, I wonder what costume or outfit I had on. I don't see it here on the side. Some sort of bug. Let's see if I go back in. That does nothing also. Yeah, it's some sort of glitch. Oh, there we go. Now, let's go back. Like the pirate look.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has
that
taken
kind of
my
looks like the
darling
girl that I had a
Isco.
crush on.
What do you
What's his
mean?
face?
Why?
Helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up. Until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
See what's at the real top.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Aloha, Mora.
Hey, another moon thing.
Revelio.
No, we need to change the time to night. Why can't I do that right now? Is it because I'm in a mission? I guess we just have to remember to come back here and grab that moon.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much
I'll be
longer.
right back.
I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Pushing a plow is good.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I don't remember what the Hog's Head is.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
What can't Revelio do? Hey, another moon thingy. Okay, that's 2 we got now.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
We can't collect them because we can't change the time, because we're in a mission.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find... The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Lumos! Accio! Accio! The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Better be sure I'm not seen.
One step ahead here.
It's not gonna work. No. Using that girl as bait. No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend had been rescued. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
I'm the only one left in patrol. Charming. Who's there? to mind.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him?
My mother used to always say, a clear head makes way for a clear path.
Somebody out there?
Why didn't that work? Oh well.
Confringo. Glacius. Defender.
Oh, what's the light guy?
Potato. Confringo.
Head in the clouds, this one.
I need to get out of this corner.
Confringo. Glacius. Defender.
You little rat! I've had enough of this. Had enough?
Defender. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius.
You've made a great mistake. You're going to regret that.
Revelio.
Somebody else. No more.
Yeah, I thought I got them all. Apparently there's more.
Be thrilled. Glacius. Defender. Too slow. Leviosa.
What is happening?